Yeah, just like to say, just delighted with the performance. I thought great way to finish the championship for us. We were really up for a big one here at Eden Park last game, and I think it was there's still areas for improvement, but I just loved the attitude and the strength. The set piece went really well, but overall, I guess the commitment to play the way we wanted to play was there. So and it was against a very physical Australian team. I won't say disciplined, but a very physical Australian team, and we had a little bit to overcome in that first 20 minutes. So really proud of the effort, and it's given ourselves a chance anyway for the championship. Thank you.
Been chasing consistency. How important was this step in getting that? Feel like you're there or thereabouts now?
I think you save those answers to later in the year. I think right now we can only do what's in front of us, which was to finish this championship really, really strong, and to show ourselves really that the gains that we're making we can put out on the park. So in that sense, I'm pleased with that.
What pleased you most?
Probably the first 50, 60 odd minutes. Keeping them scoreless was massive. It gave us massive confidence, and there were some big shots put in there, but at the same time we didn't get out of the tackle area quick enough, and that put us under some pressure. But the guys defending hard on our line, the desire was there, the effort was there, so that's always the first thing you look at, and the boys really showed what it means to play at home for our last test match here in New Zealand for this year.
I don't know that he's told me he's been waiting a wee while to start at 12. He loves playing for the All Blacks, so he loves whatever jersey we give him. But I was delighted with Davey's growth this campaign, and I'm delighted with what Geordie gave us today. I thought he had a phenomenal game. Really, he was very physical. He with the ball, without the ball, he worked hard. He got some kicks in, so he should be very proud of that effort. Yeah, pretty happy. Well, you're trying to learn, aren't you? And it's you're always trying to learn before the first game too. But the fact is that we've come through this championship and showing some growth in that aspect. And it's a losable game when you play Australia at the moment, because we saw last week, how good and dangerous they can be, and I think we saw spells of that again today. So, we had to be on our game and we had to improve, and I thought we highlighted some areas that we felt we had some edges last week, and I think we were a lot more ruthless how we exploited those this week.
And given the roller coaster year so far, what will it mean to wrap up the rugby championship?
I've forgotten about the roller coaster, to be honest, Liam. I'm just happy in the moment. We've come into a championship. We've had, in our mind, probably the hardest draw we could have by having both tests against South Africa and South Africa. We've got 1 out of 2 in that space. We've let ourselves down in Christchurch, but our response to that's been really positive. So, we look at the last half of the championship and really pleased with what we're doing. And all we can do now is deal with what's in front of us right now and look at the gains. So, but to be here tonight, when I know we've got a bit of a buffer, whether it's enough, don't know. But heck, we're giving ourselves a chance, and that's all we want. And to have that sort of scoreline, if we were offered that before the test, you'd probably take it.
Sam, I think 3 of the 5 tries via the kind of line-out drive type with the forwards. How pleasing was that from your perspective, and how much growth have you made in that area, do you think, this year?
Yeah, it's always interesting, forward scoring more tries. It's great the whole crowd was in behind it. They're not easy to score, so to get a couple tonight is awesome. The boys have been working really hard in that area, attacking but also defensively, so really nice to see some of the reward for the hard work that's gone in. But yeah, another couple would be nice.
Sam, what was your understanding of the try, your try, and how that played out?
What do you mean?
Just in terms of the process that the referee went through in terms of the TMO.
I was back halfway, so I don't actually know what he went through, but yeah, kind of got caught in a bit of a tricky situation and just had to hold on to it and try to find a way to get it down. So
I don't think they could believe that old gadget arms that could hold on to that ball in the different angles that he had it, and he did. So to be fair to the ref and the TMO, it looked a little bit peculiar, didn't it? But the big mitt hung onto the ball.
Do you get up at 4 a.m. or 6 a.m. or just a bit later and someone tells you?
I'm going to get up. That's assuming I go to bed first. But if I go to bed first, I'm going to get up.
Yeah, there's a bit of work to be done yet, obviously in the final phase of the year. But when you were, particularly in July, I mean, you know, is there some satisfaction? Is there some contentment that you've made strides, made progress?
Yep, pleased. And you know, all you can do in the circumstances that you get dealt with is to try to find a way out of it. And you know, I think we've owned very clearly that we put ourselves in a situation. And but I just really back the group that we've got to get through an issue. And I said at the time, we're going through stuff that none of us had really gone through in an All Black jersey, and it was hard. And but we just had to own it, and we had to be the people to come up with the solutions. So we've done some good problem solving. We've worked hard. It's given this team a little bit of steel, and it's given us some harsh lessons that we kind of wish we didn't have to live with, but we did. And in those situations, what do? You either fold and walk away because it's too hard, or you buckle up and get stuck into work. And you know, the work of the players, you know, led by this fella and some of our leaders, has been phenomenal. And we're growing belief, but we've still got some steps to go.
Do you have an early report on how Bill is doing?
No, I haven't actually, but he seemed pretty jovial in the shed, so I don't think there's anything significant there, really.